Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. This is an important matchup, a battle of two top 10 teams, two forces colliding. One team will leave here making a big statement, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Longhorns will kick this away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Ohio State's offense comes on the field to open this game. And here comes one of the elite running backs in all of college football. When he gets the ball in his hands, he can just hold your breath time, Kirk. He's been electrifying.
He sure is. The embodiment of a superstar. The bona fide runner with ill intentions for the defense. This offense leans on him, and there aren't very many times that he doesn't come through for him.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. So here we go now, 3rd and inches on this opening drive. Can he make it to the marker? The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
What a move, goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Ball handed to the running back. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
This defensive coordinator makes some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The Longhorns offense comes out for their first possession today. And here we go, Kirk. This matchup on the edge is going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. You got to get your popcorn ready.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Running back has it on the screen now. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Longhorns will have to kick this away. He's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Some positive signs in that last drive, but it stalled. They had to settle for a punt. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 45. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35. You set it down to the offense. First and 10.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Howard. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Now they're running on the toss. Game moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss works really well here. Big people out front being physical, and they pick up the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got it right near the end zone. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. Buckeyes line it up with first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2. Second down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Here's the kickoff team now. He's set to boot this one away.
7, Texas, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Golden. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackled right there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Here's the second down play. The throw. It's yours. He's running out of time here. The ball is picked off. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on the line. Here, he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Important second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. First down here for this offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Getting set. Here's second down. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Second down play coming up. Looking to throw again. That's caught. It's Smith. Accolade at the 13. But here we go, a red zone opportunity. The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. So the offense clicking now, they're building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And the extra point was up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. To the air, it's yours. Here's the throw deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Now it's second down here. On the ground, it's Blue. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up the 1st down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver, what I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. You make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7.
That makes the score Ohio State 14, Texas 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down. To throw, it's Howard. Quick throw to his receiver. He finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Made the defense look slow that time.
And that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. Really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball afterward.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the returner from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Longhorns offense takes the field as they scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. Escapes the pocket. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That's good for a first down near the 40.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's yours. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker down, so hold everything. And the defense cannot believe it. The interception is going to be wiped out. Roughing the passer is the call. Longhorns pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by his defense. What a fourth down stop. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Texas, 7.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that completion. Back to throw. It's yours. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Grab down the middle. It's Henderson. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A completion makes it second down. And the quarterback dropping back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's escaping the pocket now. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Takes the toss and heads left. Runs through the defender. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Buckeyes will kick this deep and begin the second half. Fields inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Pre-snap motion from the offense. The pass rush closing in. Looking to set up a screen pass here. When the tackle is made, the defense was ready for that screen. They stop it short of the first down. Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. We'll see what he can do with the return. Return brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Looking for a gap. It's Judkins. He's found some room with the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Buckeyes. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Texas, 7.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive.
And the Texas
Offense on the field to take over. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And he lofts it toward the sideline. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. Massive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up 1st and 10. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. With juke to get free. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Scanning the field. It's yours. Looking for 6. And he scores. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
VAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Now they get set to kick it away.
Texas, 14.
Bringing it out. It's Ballard. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And now the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Christine, on the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
You know, jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Looking for some space. It's Henderson. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to pass this time. Bringing pressure. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a 3rd down play. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Howard. The pocket breaking down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
No, kick it away here. Well, lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football. They keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. The Longhorns will have to punt this one away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. He decides to keep it here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
The defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Buckeyes will have to kick it away. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. Touchdown, Texas. This offense is still clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21.
That makes the score Ohio State 35, Texas 21.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Ballard. That strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
But there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
Great catch over the middle. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the back gets the football. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Third down after that running play. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And the coverage team pins it in and brings it down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Offense getting set, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Ewers. Running out of time in the pocket. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The guys up front line up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they get him down after the completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Option look. It's Howard. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Second and goal for the offense. Receiver in motion now. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting no one at the line of scrimmage. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Looking to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Texas, 21.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back. And they'll loft this one deep to the left side. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
Makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Automatic in the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Tate. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
And the run moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Scanning the field is Howard. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. Here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Caught near the sticks. It's Bond. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on first down. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the big hit on the slide. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Final minutes here, they'll throw it deep downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Trying to extend the play. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Fresh set it down to the offense. First down. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Obviously, a high-scoring game, Kurt. They just couldn't match the other guys score for score, and they come up short.
Yeah, Chris, I think we knew coming into this one there'd be a lot of points scored. It would likely be a back-and-forth type of football game, and it certainly didn't disappoint, but ultimately that defense just couldn't get the stops that they needed.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.